Well, Governor Gavin Newsom signed a new law this week that gives California tenants twice as long to respond to eviction notices. And joining us now to discuss Assembly Bill 2347 is lawyer and Blue Jeans Group lawyer Justin Isaac. Good morning, Justin. Good to see you.
You too. Thank you.
All right. This is something we've talked a little bit about before this was signed into law, but this is yet another bill that really is giving those tenants more leeway. Tell us what this specifically says.
Well, basically, it doubles the amount of time that someone has to respond to an eviction notice. And a lot of groups have different things to say about this and what it will affect.
And just to be clear, that's from 5 days to now 10 days,
correct,
right?
10 business days, yeah. And some people might think that that's insignificant, but a lot of these advocacy groups actually think it's going to make a big difference because a lot of people do not have the resources to actually respond in a timely manner or seek help through legal aid or something like that, because most tenants don't have an attorney if they are being evicted. It's like 5%, right? Whereas landlords tend to be more sophisticated or have more money, just more resources to hire an attorney, and so they can, get the process a little bit more in their favor. That's at least what some of the groups are saying. That's not me personally, but it is a situation where now they have a little bit more time to respond, and so people think that it might raise costs a little bit more for the next incoming tenant, but other groups are saying that this is a valid and a needed thing to give these tenants more time to respond.
Now, on the flip side of things, you have landlords who are saying, look, if we're issuing an eviction notice, there has been a series of events that have led up to that. Now we're being punished because that's 10 business days of more of us losing rent. And that may have consequences for the next renter. And so some groups who are representing landlords may say this is not the thing that should be going on during what many are calling a housing crisis.
Yeah, and I think I've seen some groups say that more accessibility, if legal aid is the desired thing for these tenants, maybe have more legal aid or more access, or maybe online. Everything's done online nowadays. Right. And so maybe give them a little bit more resources in that sense instead of making it take longer. California is pretty notorious for our eviction process and how long it takes already.
Right.
And this just adds more time to it. So it's a really difficult situation because as an attorney, it's hard because I see both sides, obviously.
Right.
But it hopefully does help. Now, with regards to the housing shortage, I don't know if it's actually going to help in that regard, because if it does raise rents, that makes it a little bit harder for people to rent, and just the cycle continues.
Right. Another concern from the landlord perspective was that it could be incentivizing renters to not pay their rent if they get in a sticky situation.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit harder to say just because it's only 5 days, but it does, 5 days, 10 days, it does make a difference. I don't know if it really incentivizes, though. The moratorium on evictions, that really did have, I think you could say, an incentive for people to not pay rent because they knew that they couldn't get kicked out during COVID. And now that that's gone, those protections are gone, evictions have gone up, I think 40 or so %. And this is meant to help these people from being evicted, whimsically. But like you said, this isn't, usually it's a pretty long process before we even get to an eviction.
Right.
And if you can actually get someone evicted, it takes months, sometimes years. So 5 days.
And that's a situation where landlords are still forced to pay their mortgage. They miss out on that money. And that's not to cover the squatter situation that many people are aware of in this state.
Yeah, so and a lot of people, California is kind of known as a tenant-friendly state as opposed to a landlord-friendly state. And there's a lot of protections in place here, and it's probably because the prices are so high. But there needs to be a little bit of a balance here, too. And, doubling from 5 to 10 days, I don't know if it's going to be that big of a difference for landlords, but it might make a big difference for the tenants in these situations. So we shall see. I was
going to say, as always, we'll kind of see what happens with these laws. Sometimes the best intentions don't end up what actually happens.
Most definitely. But it hopefully ends up, resolving some of these issues. And if not, then hopefully they take it off the books. But we know they're not going to do that.
That usually takes a while. Speaking of things taking a while. All right, Justin Isaac, thank you so much. Appreciate it.